stuff doesn't bother me because I have potential. There was always a tomorrow, always something better than today. Now I'm not a kid, and you know what's funny, I don't feel so grown up. I wanna feel afraid these days. And now here comes the tomorrow, and only I want to run away. So don't let on me, don't give me your shit, don't give me your shit. Leave all the problems, and we're living with it, we're living with it. Just keep going, man, that is a trick, that is a trick. And I think too much. I think too much. When I was a kid, while my dad made money, damn, we never saw him. My brother'd say the same thing too. Oh, daddy, 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 where were you when your kids needed you? Cause you play the hand you get and you worry, son. You make the best of your situation. I'd probably do the same as you. Oh, I would too. You got to hang on to each other. Hold on to what you got. Don't let go. So don't let me go. Give me your shit, don't give me your shit. With all the problems, and we're living with it, we're living with it. Just keep going, man, that is a trick, that is a trick. And I think too much. I think oh, I'm doing my best here. Come on, give me a break, give me a break. I'm giving it up now, and it's all I can take, it's all I can take. I feel myself get lonely sometimes. I feel myself get weak. Don't beg on me, no. Don't beg on me, no. Don't beg on me, don't give me your shit, don't give me your shit. With all the problems, and we're living with it, we're living with it. Just keep going, man, that is a trick, that is a trick. And I think too much. Oh, I think too much. Oh, I think too much. Oh, I think too much. When I was a kid, while my dad made money, damn, I never saw him. Oh no. Hello everybody, and welcome to the last webcast of June, and the second webcast of June. When I was playing that song, I realised that me and Lord Chatley had been jamming earlier. He was on the drums, and we must have left the snare on, so there's an awful rattle going on. But he's...
Shall I remove it?
Yeah. For your viewing and listening pleasure, I'm just going to switch the snare off. It sounded like a whole host of gerbils running around the studio.
Nobody look at my arse.
Nobody look at Andrew's arse. Oh. It's a very lovely arse. Anyway, welcome to this week's instalments. I have written you a song. It's a bit of a work in progress. because I know I had 2 weeks to write it, but I left it rather late. And then I had a moment of inspiration last week because I went to Dublin for Bloomsday, which, if you don't know what Bloomsday is, it's a celebration of the novel Ulysses. Is it a novel? I don't know what you'd call it. It's a great work of art, isn't it?
It's a Bible.
It's a Bible, isn't
Really?
it? It's a modern literature, modernist literary Bible. It's depending on the version you have, it's around 923 pages, and it's amazing. And I read it the first time because I had to read it for university, and I really found it impenetrable. And then I've read lots of other James Joyce books since, which I've really loved. And then going back and doing Bloomsday and rereading it since. Well, I've been rereading it in preparation, but I've been rereading it every day since we got back from Dublin. I've fallen in love with the book. I think I get it now. I think I understand it. So I really had a lovely time. And then it struck me that last year, on June the 17th, or was it June the 16th, we did the Scala?
I don't know, someone here probably remember.
Yeah.
It was one of those dates.
Well, Bloomsday is on June
17th, Catherine F.
Oh, June 17th, okay. Well,
and Barney.
Bloomsday is basically Ulysses is set on one day in June 1904, June the 16th, 1904, and it starts at around 7 in the morning, 7 or 8 in the morning, and it continues until the wee hours of the 17th of June. And it's loosely, well actually, it's quite strictly based on the Iliad by Homer, because it follows the 18 episodes, so you get like Laestrygonians and Ithaca and Penelope, the idea of the same journey, but it's, the protagonist in this book is called Leopold Bloom. So if you know the Iliad, the three main characters of Telemachus, Penelope and Odysseus are sort of mirrored in these characters in Ulysses. And anyway, it's amazing. And I used to think it was... I couldn't really see the point of it before, but now I really love it. Anyway, hilariously, last year I made an EP called the June Bug EP, and I wrote a song called Bloom on it, and it never occurred to me. And it was only while doing Bloomsday I was like, hang on, I got the Bloom June connection, Bloom June, a year ago, and I hadn't really thought about it. So